Whoopi and Elizabeth both have the day off. You think they're carrying on together?
Possibly.
Something going on.
Elizabeth might be cheating on you, Barbara.
As long as you're here. Okay. But we have with us a special guest as a co-host. Please welcome the comedian Debi Gutierrez. Welcome.
Debbie's a really good friend of mine. We've known each other for like 20 years doing stand-up comedy.
I've known you longer than one of my kids.
Yes, you're Pilar, her youngest daughter. I was at your baby shower. We have pictures. I was at her baby shower.
Oh, there's Pilar now.
This is her daughter, Pilar.
Yeah.
That's me doing the bottle drink at the baby shower. I know I had glasses on, and it was alcohol in the bottle. And then you had another one.
How long ago was that?
This was, Pilar's 15, so 15 years ago.
Yeah, there's booze in those bottles.
And you know that game at the baby shower that you play?
That's it, Barbara.
That's how you keep the adults quiet. But there's a game that you play at baby showers where you put what's in the diaper. And so you got to and look at me in the diaper. Yeah. I was eating.
You melt a candy bar. You melt a candy bar in a diaper.
And you got to figure out.
Why does that sound disgusting?
Because it is.
Because they play it in nursing homes also. That's the sad part.
But you have been married 16 years.
Yes.
And you're happily married.
I love my husband.
And
oh,
you,
my God.
And you have 3 children.
I have 3 children.
Ages, help me.
27, 24, and 15. Everybody's making fun of me because I forget the older two's ages, but when they're out of the house, you forget because you don't have somebody around.
15 is a tough age for a girl.
Oh, absolutely. She's always, I'm 15 now, I'm 15 now. That's why I remember her age.
But in this age of like social media, is it different from raising your boys?
Absolutely. It's so different raising a teenager today because they have Facebook and Twitter and messaging. And, you know, the other two, if they had an argument with a kid at school, they came home, cooler heads prevailed the next day. This 15-year-old, boom, it's already on, you know.
Do you have her passwords? Because Patricia Heaton was here yesterday, and she checks her son's
And we change
Facebook.
her passwords pretty much weekly.
You change them?
Absolutely.
Why do you do that?
Because she can't get on there without me putting on her.
To screw her up.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, those are my phones. Those are my phones. I'm lending her.
Say to you, oh, mommy, you're the only one. All the other mummies, only you. That's what I used to get. You're the only terrible mummy there is.
I'm a mean mommy. I went to mean mommy school, and I was so good they made me a principal.
That's your answer? That's good. Wait a second, before we get to that, you say you in the makeup room you were talking about how much in love you are with your husband. Do you take tips from Gwyneth Paltrow? Is that the key here?
Gwyneth Paltrow said to have a successful marriage, you have to stay on your knees to have a successful marriage.
Oh!
Yeah, she said.
You know, it's scheduled. Every Thursday is Woohoo Thursday in our house. Woohoo Thursday! Every Thursday.
You never get a headache and say, what about Friday?
No, it's always Thursday, really.
Why?
That's why I'm flying home tonight.
But wait a minute, but why on Thursday as opposed to a Monday or Tuesday?
It's kind of, you know, middle of the week, it breaks it up, and if I need anything done on Wednesday, because Wednesday's very chaotic at our house, it can be done. You know, hey, clean the garage Wednesday, you got it, babe. And I never cook on a Friday,
I see.
Once you go on a Thursday, okay.
Thursday was always macaroni night at my house.
There you go, yeah.
All I was thinking is never on Sunday. Your book is going to be always on Thursday.
Always on Thursday.
But people say, a lot of people say when you schedule your sex date, it takes the romance out of it.
No, because you know when you were courting, you knew when you were going to have sex.
Yeah.
You knew you'd wear the pretty
had it
bra.
every day, that's why.
Yeah, but you knew. So no, you know it's
hour.
fun. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it's about having the fun, and it's about blocking that time off. And I tell you, he wakes up on Thursday. Is it Thursday? Is it Thursday? It's Thursday, right? It's Thursday. And I say yes, and I send him off to work, and then he gets to work and he opens up his email. Thursday. Oh, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. You know they go, hey Trav, we're gonna watch a game after work. You want to? Are you kidding me? It's Thursday. I gotta go home. Go.
It's a way to keep your man.
Thank you for the tips.
And then he comes home and you say, I don't feel like a never, right?
Never, no.
Yeah.
What's 2 minutes out of my week? Four Thursdays, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, let's say 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay, that's 20 minutes a week.
Yeah.
20 minutes.
It takes you longer to pick out a candle for the living room.
That's true.
Right?
That's only 20 minutes a month.
Secrets. Well, now, you want to discuss how often you do? I'll get to you.
No, leave me a lot of this. I'm almost gone from this show. I don't have to tell you anything about my sex life anymore.
So it's on me now?
It's on you,
It's on
girlfriend.
me? Oh, my God. No, I'm taking tips. I'm like, you're freaking writing it on my hand. man.
It tells him he's important. He means the world to me. And this is the way men communicate. We communicate with words. They communicate with sex.
Yeah, we had a discussion one day that the first thing...
They sound like a bunch of apes.
But remember when we had a discussion about what's the very first thing that a man thinks about when he gets up? Sex.
Sex all day.
It's not the first thing the woman thinks about.
No, it's always like sex is like breathing to a man.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like they can't breathe.
It's his way to communicate. I love you. I need you. My team won. My team lost. They're firing at work. Can I still provide for you? I mean, that's the way they're communicating with you. Seriously, right? Men are asking questions. Do you still love me? Do you still respect me? Am I still number one? Am I? And you're saying yes, 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 yes.
Speaking of respect, Reese Witherspoon did not give the proper respect, as it turns out. Yeah, well, you all know her story. She recently was stopped by the police and arrested for drunken, disorderly conduct, right? And on Good Morning America, she talked about it today. And one of the things that she said, which we always said she shouldn't say, is, "Don't you know who I am?" Take a look at this morning.
I think the other thing that surprised a lot of people was the police report. You know, we read these things that supposedly you said to the police, "Do you know my name? You're about to find out who I am." You know, you've been under the spotlight your whole adult life, and this doesn't sound like the Reese Witherspoon most of us know.
I know, I agree. I have no idea what I was saying that night. I saw him arresting my husband, and I literally panicked. And I said all kinds of crazy things. I told him I was pregnant. I'm not pregnant. I said crazy things. And if you only hear me laughing, because I have no idea what I was talking about. And I am so sorry. I was so disrespectful to him. And I have police officers in my family. I work with police officers every day. I know better. And it's just unacceptable.
All right.
I wouldn't have recognized her with the dark hair.
Yeah, she's
like
got
that.
the brunette hair, but I think it makes you take her seriously with
more
the brunette.
contrite with the dark hair.
With the dark hair, absolutely.
The blonde,
that
they
was
would
a
have said,
move?
yeah, right. What?
Do you think that was a move to dye the hair? And
Evidently, no, I don't think that's why I just asked among us. The hair was dark before she got arrested.
She has both colors.
She didn't say, "Just a second, before you arrest me, I'm going to make my hair dark." You know.
But you know, I think what this, you know,
You have something similar?
I did. I got stopped by the police yesterday because I had to do a book signing in Brooklyn. So the car service they sent for me, he was speeding, and the police stopped us, and they were shining the flashlight, and I'm tweeting. I'm like, "Uh-oh, police, and stop this right now." And then the window rolled down. I would have never said, "Do you know who I am?" I would have said, "Do you know who Barbara Walters is? You gonna find out tomorrow who Barbara Walters is. You arrest me, Barbara Walters." What I do?
Yeah, I want to thank you because
You're welcome, Barbara.
that's really going to endear me in case I ever get.
PG loves you, Barbara.
You know, we start to think of the things that you don't like, and one of the things that I probably shouldn't say I'm about to is that when people come up to me, I don't mind when people say, "I have watched you since I was a very little girl." That's okay because I've been on television a long time, and you know, here and there maybe I even inspired somebody.
Yes.
But when somebody comes up to me who's 80 and says, "I have watched you since,"
When I was a little girl, they don't say that.
So how do you respond? What did you just smile?
Shut up, bitch.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Don't mess it up.
Yeah, just don't mess with me, but just make sure you come back, because we're coming back with more topics, or who knows what we might do.